I lived in Roswell as a kid, and alien stuff was absolutely everywhere. I used to go to the Cielo Grande Recreation Center after school. The playground structure was designed to look like a UFO alien ship. I loved trying to decode alien language and climbing up into the UFO structure and playing with the ship's buttons and other extraterrestrial doodads and thingamabobs. I also loved these blow-up alien balloons that I would smack against the wall and beat my sister's head in with, but that's neither here nor there. I remember copying the concept of the Sgt Frog anime as a comic about 3 alien cats crash landing to Earth and living with a kid that may or may not have bared a passing resemblance to me. I remember painstakingly sketching, line arting, and coloring this 4-page comic in the span of like 2 hours. I stapled the papers together, read it back to myself, and promptly tore it up and threw it away because it sucked. I also owned one of the Novi Stars dolls. I think the green one? I loved her translucent legs and her hard plastic antenna. It reminded me of the hippie chick from Scooby Doo Alien Invaders. To this day, my favorite aliens have these jelly-like translucent bodies because of these super cool aliens I saw. The ultimate source of my love for aliens, however, was absolutely Spore. Spore came for me later in my life when I hit middle school. I would watch Peanut Butter's Gamers videos about Spore, and while he very clearly didn't like Spore all that much, I was enthralled by the game. And for Christmas that year, I was given my aunt's old Mac computer. She also was able to set me up with an Origin account, so I could finally get my pretty in Paris slathered hands on Spore. I was so unbelievably excited to play that game. It was a magical couple of weeks, that's for sure. I played that for hours on end. My younger sister would watch me play and write down in her little notebook how to get the scientist space stage route or how to do the tribal stage for when she played. I never let her play though. I'm absolutely a terrible sibling. For this video, I'm going to be designing my own aliens and providing a fun little speed paint of my lovely creatures after they crash landed to Earth. My favorite kinds of aliens are either blue, green, or pink. Glitter is optional, but can be pretty cool. I also like antennas and jelly spikes. Also, love it when certain organs are visible like brains and hearts. I wanted a species similar to the Greys concept, you know, the most popular ever depiction of aliens ever, but with the aforementioned jelly features. I liked the idea of bodies that darkened and saturated as they got older, going from a light gray to a blue to a dark blue. They can manipulate objects that have water in it. A more scientifically accurate term would be hydrokinesis, I guess, if you could call that scientific. And they use this power to keep themselves moist on drier planets. They also are frog-like and have tadpole tails before losing it as adolescents, a la Sgt Frog. When they reach the end of their lives, they lose the ability to control their bodies, becoming almost slug-like and droopy. This speed paint depicts the moment that my aliens crash landed to Earth. Will they be friendly, or will they cause untold mayhem and destruction? Only time shall tell. But whatever is more interesting, I guess. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making this video. It was interesting to challenge myself with new, I guess, you know what, I'll call it props. Why not? New props, turning laryngitis into like an alien. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I can continue to grow and develop new and more exciting artistic skills in regards to YouTube. Thank you so much. Bye.